Fitness here, and today I want to take you on a tour of every piece of Titan equipment I own, starting with the latest, the plate-loaded fly machine. Now, this guy really does it all in terms of chest flies and rear delts, and it gives you different grip options. I really love it, and it can't beat the value. Now, the only drawback I will tell you is, in order to get full range of motion on your rear delts, you got to set the pin in front of the dial. So they basically didn't give you enough holes. If you put it on the last hole here, you're going to be only halfway back. So why I like that is because in order to change that, you got to take the weight off and then put it back on. So it could be kind of a pain in the neck, but aside from that, that's a small price to pay for having such an awesome machine. So great job, Titan. Just fix that whole issue, will you? Next, we have the second generation belt squat. This guy has been rated as the absolute best value in the category of belt squats. And for those that don't know, this is an excellent way to keep building lower body strength, but get around some of the aches and pains of barbell squats, especially if you're trying to rehab your back. It really is a great machine. I do love it. The only reason I don't use it as much these days is because, in my humble but biased opinion, I invented a better product, the squat harness. This is the chest-supported row machine. So the chest-supported row, always been a classic in most gyms. I prefer the close grip, so the lower the better. Now, a word of the wise is breathe in. When your chest is against here, breathe in when you pull. Because doing the other way around is always going to feel uncomfortable. Next, we got the delt raise and shoulder press combo here. What I love about this is you have so many options. For one, I've never seen any other shoulder press machine that if you wanted to, you can do it standing up. My only suggestion, if you're going to do so, make sure that you put your toes on the bottom, especially once you start loading weight on there, because otherwise you're going to tip it back. Now, what's interesting about this is it's designed to use like so, but I'm always standing this direction anyway, so when I'm doing my supersets, I just like to lean in like that. And I feel like keeping my chest against that seat and only bringing my elbows up yay high, I'm getting pure side delt activation, but I'm not getting that annoying pinching feeling that lateral raises can typically give you. So, excellent machine. Next, we got a Titan vertical leg press machine, and this thing is dramatically different from your traditional plate-loaded leg press. Get in here, and a slanted grip, pull the pins, and voila. So my hip mobility is getting a lot better, I gotta say. One issue I was having was I couldn't go down very low. So since getting this machine, my range of motion is getting a lot better. Now you can also do your calves as well. And I'll tell you, the only thing that's kind of annoying about this is these pins. I hate these pins, especially if you just did like a 500-pound set, you know, you might be a little bit jumpy trying to get those in, but with enough practice, it's no issue. And at the end of the day, you know, this thing is not gonna drop on you because it's got that safety mechanism in there. So, another excellent piece of equipment by Titan. Now here, we got Titan, Titan, and Titan. We got the barbell holder, okay, with a Titan basic barbell, and this is the Titan clean and jerk bar. So with the Titan clean and jerk bar, you know, you have the option of having the weight here on the barbell or putting it on the side. The reason I don't like using the sides is it will immediately make it off balance. So at least it stays centered this way. So, very smooth, you know, clean and jerk variation. You can just do regular shoulder presses, or even do deadlifts or rows. So a lot of versatility in this piece of equipment. Highly recommend it. Now, next, Titan FID bench. I gotta say, Titan really outdid themselves with this guy. This is by far the most inclusive bench I've ever owned. I pretty much got rid of any other bench that we had. You know, there's no need in having anything else to be able to have decline and incline and sit-ups. Look how steep the sit-up is. I mean, I literally gotta get a ladder to climb up here. Now next, we got the plate-loaded chest press machine. Got this not long ago. So what's great about this guy is you have different grip options. You have the close grip or traditional, and then based on whether you have it a flat or incline, or depending on your body type, you can pull it closer or further. I personally love to have this thing as far back as possible because it's a lot easier on my shoulders to have this closer grip. Okay. Now here we got the reverse hyper. This reverse hyper has been with us for a long time. We actually moved into here with this, so we've had it for a couple years. I still use it from time to time. I gotta admit, I don't use it as much as I used to, mainly because it was so effective that my lower back doesn't have any issues anymore. Notice I added the band, and I just kind of feel like the band adds an extra degree of activation at the top, so I can really feel the glutes firing up. This one's self-explanatory. You know, you basically just have a slanted grip here, so that's a great alternative. You know, if you have shoulder issues for your bench press, it's the same weight, 45 pounds, but you're definitely not going to be able to go as heavy as you typically would. I would start maybe 50 or 60 pounds lighter than whatever you're typically doing. This is definitely not something you want to max out. Okay, this is for, you know, working in a moderate resistance range. Glute ham roller. I use it more for push-ups than I do for glutes nowadays. But the glute ham roller is designed primarily for this exercise. And last but not least, I got the dual stack pulley here. And so this guy is pretty versatile in the sense that you can slide it all the way up and down. You can't really separate the two handles, you know, but they work pretty smooth together. I mostly use this for lighter shoulder type movements, whereas I would use my other one for crossovers and whatnot. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more.